30 years.
Yes.
You're looking good, boys.
How's it? That means first time round. I must have been 9 when I joined the group.
And Mark was a
30 years.
fetus.
That's right.
There we are.
I must say, Ross, it is special. This. It's not just another tour for us. It is a celebration of 30 years, and it's not even just a celebration for us. It's a celebration for everyone who's here, and that's how it feels. It's the way it's felt since we started this record. That everyone's been like, yeah, here we go. So this is kind of like the record's been done. Now here's the live show.
I was lucky enough to see the rehearsal. The rehearsal was sensational. But there's nobody really putting on shows like you guys do now. I mean, you're one of the very few. I mean, maybe the Rolling Stones or something like that. And you're older than the Rolling Stones now, so you're doing well.
Thanks.
Well, I am anyway. But,
No, but seriously, people don't put on shows the way you do.
I don't mean, to be honest with you, I don't really know that, but it's one of those things that, when people come to watch Take That show, they're going to expect something amazing, and we really love to put a lot of money into the production and make sure we make an amazing show, because it's not just that we want to make everybody else happy. We actually want to make ourselves happy. It's kind of the only way we do it, and it's the only way we've ever known, to be honest with you. So it's and this
Makes it an exciting show, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
It makes it an exciting show for us as well.
What's also wonderful is the audiences have grown as well. I mean, you're playing to almost double what you played to the last time.
I don't get it. I actually don't get it.
I might not turn up.
But even that's true. They're not in yet.
The people out there watching don't get it. It's not really good.
It is a funny thing though that when we came back the second time round, it was bigger than the first. And at this point, to be doing the amount of shows we're doing in the places we're playing, it's just amazing. It really is. And so, like Howard said, our way of giving back is to go, right, let's put something amazing on that stage that makes people feel like they've had an amazing night.
The stage is phenomenal for this. It's probably one of the most amazing shows I've seen you guys do. But Mark, am I right in thinking that...
Don't blame me.
No, well, I'm going to blame you. I'm going to blame you and a tennis ball.
Okay. All right.
All right. Am I right?
Oh, well, yeah and no. When you're trying to explain things, sometimes it's easier to, when we're trying to put stage ideas together, sometimes it's easier to use props, so you've tried to build it.
So you
tried to build what we sort of want it to sort of look like. It came from the album artwork, and so there's been a theme when we first started making the record 2 years ago. We had an eye on the tour then and what we were going to do then. So it's been sort of something that has grown as we've been going along. But yeah, sometimes when it's just easier to use what's around it. It was like Blue Peter, trying to piece it off, getting the PVA glue out and stuff.
Yeah. I came in with a golf ball and he said, no, what about a tennis ball? Something bigger.
Gaz brought a football, we're like, no, it's too big.
I mean, it's not always better.
No, it is. It's always better. Come on.
But you guys, that's what's brilliant as well, because you get involved with the whole show. So it's not just like you come along and go on stage. You really get involved right from the beginning.
Yeah, it's important for us, I think, now. And the second time we came back, I think the sort of journey that we've had the second time around, we have had the opportunity to be more creative in all aspects, So it's good for us, and then you feel part of it, and you grow with the show. The show grows with you, and you grow with it, and I think that's important for us.
So chuck in some of the numbers. How many crew? How many vans? How many dancers?
I tell you what, one number. They were playing the most songs tonight. We're playing 27 songs, which I think is our most songs.
6 hours the show is.
Yeah.
Like Ken Dodd at his finest.
Bring a good book.
Ladies and gentlemen. If you look at every seat, there's a sleeping bag and a hot water bottle.
Yeah, it's a big one. I think there's 84 trucks, I believe. I think there's about 150 people working in this arena tonight. I mean, it's a great big travelling circus.
Yeah.
And as we hit each town, the excitement grows. We come in with the circus and put it on stage, and it's just great. I must say, for us, rather than just walking on and singing songs, to have we do, it's like a workout up there. There's 6 costume changes. We've got dancers with us. The Take That band's up there. It keeps you on your toes, and it becomes like You have to look after yourself while you're on the road. It becomes this whole other thing rather than just going on and singing every night, which we do as well.
The changes are actually the workout.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was so fast, so fast. I mean, we don't make life easy, that's for sure.
So what is the fastest change for you?
The fastest
It
change
it
actually-
changes.
Yeah, it changes, but the fastest at the moment is before Shine.
Yeah.
That's a very fast one.
Right.
And where we get changed for Shine, all the dancers are queuing up to get on, and they were all laughing at me Union Jack underpants. What can you do? I was like, I can't work like this.
And now, in terms of when we're talking about going back the 30 years and all the rest of it, I had a thought today, and I don't know if it's a clever thought or not, but you know when you announced the breakup, is there a regret now that you didn't just say, we're just going to have a break?
We can't regret anything.
But
because,
if you were in this situation now...
but we're not. We're here.
All right, then, avoid the question then.
No, you know what, honestly, regrets, it's like, if I could change so many things of the last 30 years, I would, but we're here.
Yeah.
We're here tonight.
Yeah.
We're happy, we're healthy,
Yeah.
we've got lovely families, we've got this big, beautiful family with us, friends around us. It's like we're here. And all those things, whether we got them right or wrong, they brought us to here.
Let's talk about the families as well now, because obviously there's been a change as well. How do you, and this was someone was saying to me the other day, how do the guys cope with being dads as well? You know, and just like even things like the school run or going to the shops and all that sort of stuff. Or do you use it as an excuse not to go out because you go, I'm taking that?
We have staff who do that for us.
Just how many? Just the one?
27. He's a big dad at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, having a 3-year-old and 2-year-old and, you know, a 19-year-old and 14-year-old actually, and to 3 different mothers is obviously quite a task. You know, it's quite a balancing act. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Especially when it comes to Mother's Day.
Exactly, yeah. It's very expensive. It's cost me at least 30 quid, that does. But, yeah, that's difficult. You know, having a 3-year-old and 2-year-old, not quite realising who I am as well.
Yeah.
So it's, you know...
You're not telling me who you used to be.
who I used to be, yeah.
There's a nice moment for me. I play my daughter's guitar on stage. She's lent it me for the tour.
I saw that. I
You
thought
took
you just
it,
said the
you
nickel
took it,
guitar.
you didn't
No,
let me,
I asked permission.
Am I also right in thinking with folks when you're singing lullabies, you sing your songs?
I've gone through the old 27 songs on the set list. She still don't go to sleep.
I wondered how he learned.
It's that old up all life, don't she? Goes,
Do you know, it's funny though, because actually, do you know when people say, like, sing us a lullaby, like, when my daughter says, oh, will you sing us a song to help me go to sleep? I only know our songs. I don't actually know all the other ones, like, what's that other song? Oh, little baby, don't you cry,
Yeah.
Daddy's gonna bite. I
all
can
you
never get
knew.
beyond that.
Elvis, do some Elvis for her.
I
at
could
least
bring Elvis
you
into
can
this.
play the guitar and sing me a song. I have to get the tambourine out. All I do is stand and pray.
That's great. I've got to bring the piano in. The piano.
So again, let's go back 30 years. If we'd all been standing here and we've all had our different moments together, what would you think if I had said 30 years from now? Seriously, I mean, just have that beat, have that moment.
I know it is a like I started this interview saying it's a massive night for us, because when you think of things like that, you could not. There's no human alive that could have started a career going, in 30 years' time we're going to be here, as popular as we've always been, and you just couldn't say it and not be a psycho.
You'd probably get the same answer off the Rolling Stones. I mean, how long have they been together? 50 years?
Yeah, at
I
least.
thought, yeah, and
How long?
how would they know?
Yeah.
They wouldn't even know when they were, first starting out that they were going to be together that long. And
Well, the only thing I would say about that is that when I saw the Stones a couple of years ago, and they were like a bunch of 19-year-olds playing the guitars, and if I could relate that to us, when you see us sprint out there tonight, it's that same hunger for wanting to get on a stage and entertain an audience. It's the same thing. So as long as we've got that energy, there's no end to any of it. I mean, Howard will be in his wheelchair by then, but it's all right.
all I do is stand and pray.
Is it also important as well because you're always coming up with new stuff as well? That's the other thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we're always trying to push ourselves, and we're ambitious still as a band. I think this is probably one of the most ambitious stage productions we have done for, well, probably ever, to be honest. And in records and in making music, we're still ambitious. That has always been key to us wanting to carry on and try to grow as a band and grow as artists. So, yeah, that's still there.
I had another thought today as well. Do you know what I think would cap it all for you guys? Bond.
Bond. Theme.
Bond.
A movie theme.
The Bond
tune.
theme. Yeah.
Well, have a
Possibility?
word with them.
All right.
Yeah.
Daniel Craig comes from Frodsham.
That's right. Hey.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
He's got no pull.
Probably right. Yeah.
It's all about the fans, and it always has been about the fans, and it's about you guys putting on a show for the fans. But the great thing is, if they can't get to an arena, they can go to the cinema.
8th of June, isn't it? Our final UK date at Cardiff Millennium
How
is
many is it
going
How
out.
many is it going out to?
I think there's about 800 cinemas. We'll live stream it there and then. And what's fun is we do little messages and things before for the cinema audience, and completely ignore the live audience. But no, we don't. And it's a lovely night. And to be honest, we've done it a few times now. Some of the scenes from the cinemas, they're up dancing, doing all the moves.
Throwing food.
For people who couldn't get tickets, it'll be at a cinema near you.
And other countries as well. That's when you get those pictures that are, from Brazil or South America, when the people they get together to watch the show from those places. Because a show like this doesn't travel so easy, so we can't travel it round to all those places. So so it's great that they get the chance to witness it.
Brilliant. So I'm going to leave the last word to you guys, to the fans, because they love it when you speak directly to them and
Straight to the camera.
just say thank you to them.
Well, absolutely. 30 years. We're still here, hanging on with one hand.
Yeah.
For anyone who's come to the show, enjoy it. And,
Yes. It's amazing, isn't it? 30 years. Thanks
Yeah.
for being there for us. It's can't believe we're still here, but thank you.
Thank you.